Welcome to the Multimedia Eatery, the multitasking cooking show where I cook a quick, easy dish while also working on a painting based on a random prompt. Yo! What are we cooking today? It is a veggie, cucumber, sprout, cream cheese sandwich. I don't know what you call it. It's a sandwich. It's good. Let's go see what prompt we're gonna get. It's loneliness. Wow, why does it seem like so many of the prompts I give for this show are really depressing? 15 minutes on the clock. Now, for a sandwich, of course, we need bread, and this is pre-sliced. Wow, sliced bread. That's the greatest invention since high-speed internet. Oh, we got this little dinky heel. We've all been there, dinky heel, that nobody wants to tell you what. Sometimes when I look at the view counts on these videos, I feel like a heel. We're gonna toast it so that I have time to do something else. So now onto this painting about loneliness. We're gonna make the loneliest painting you've ever seen. We're gonna start with a glow of yellow in the center. Now I'm painting the infinite void of the universe, which I thought was black, but apparently I grabbed purple. Turns out the universe is a beautiful violet hue. I know this doesn't really make any sense, it's just a big yellow blob, but I'll explain it later. For now, just pretend that you're looking directly into the sun. But don't look at it too long, you'll go blind. Too late. This actually turned out pretty nice though, because like yellow and purple are complementary colors. They're basically opposites, so they go well together, unlike me and football fans. Now our bread is done, so now, ooh, that's a little overdone, but that's okay. Now it's time to spread on some delicious roasted vegetable cream cheese. And you be careful not to spread it too thin. You never want to spread yourself too thin, you know? You don't want to work on a painting and make lunch at the same time. You don't want to do a video every week on a YouTube channel that's gone long stagnant. You don't want to try to impress your father when you know that you're a permanent disappointment. And you don't want to press too hard or you'll poke holes in the bread. Okay, next up in this infinite void of nothingness is a single green planet. Form is happening. What is it? Photosynthesis with chlorophyll. Now for some cucumber on the sandwich. You know, cucumber is mostly water, just like humans are mostly water as well. Hey, Mr. Cucumber, we're exactly the same. Vote libertarian. Okay, well, maybe not exactly the same. But cucumbers aren't completely useless. You can turn them into pickles and use them for this. Okay, so we're gonna pop those cucumber wedges on there. Now, of course, for loneliness, there has to be a single occupant of this planet. Just one little guy sitting on the top by himself. I don't know why he's orange. Just explain that he eats a lot of carrots. I don't know. That's all there is left to eat on this green planet. It's just carrot plants. But he's alone. Isn't this just the saddest painting you've ever seen? Now for some sprouts. I love sprouts. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm wild about sprouts. The only thing I'm wild about is Lily Collins. It's weird that we're just eating like newly sprouted plants. I don't really know what the plant is. You know what? Let's find out. Let's take a single sprout and plant that, and we'll see what grows. Oh! Just money. Turns out you can grow money. That's okay. I'm gonna eat them. Slap that on there, pretend it doesn't feel like you're eating a shrub. And of course right here there is a spaceship that flew by, but it didn't notice that because the guy driving the spaceship was on his phone. You know, phones, they say they make us more connected, but we're actually lonelier than ever. Don't you hate when people say that? Shut up, baby boomers. You try to say that all I'm doing is spending time on the phone when all you do is go home, watch reruns of Law & Order and Everybody Loves Raymond. You try to act like I'm the one who's not connected to people. But there is one other thing on the planet, on the very bottom. It's a gravestone. Because the only other thing is dead. This gravestone is for everyone else. All people on that planet are dead, and they're buried in that one grave. Wow, this is getting really depressing. Anyway, so back to this. Next up, you can get some radioactive slime to put on it, but if you don't have radioactive slime, some avocado spread will be just fine. I'm using a hybrid blend of both. What? I'm really running out of time. We really need a bigger paper so that he feels even more alone. There we go. That's the true vastness of the cosmos. Now for some iceberg lettuce, which is perfect for when you want to pretend like you're adding flavor and nutrients to your sandwich, but you're not really. But this is just the tip of the iceberg lettuce. Deep down, there are very dark layers of subconscious thoughts about loneliness and death, and also just more lettuce. The only thing he has to talk to is this tiny old leather boot that he named Bradford, and he painted a face on it, and he talks to it all the time. It's real weird. Oh, there is a colony of hippies that live over here, but they're really self-righteous about using sustainable products, so he doesn't talk to them ever. Still super lonely. And speaking of loneliness, it's time for some provolone, which is the loneliest type of cheese because it's alone. Except for Gruyere, because, ew, it's gross. Nobody likes Gruyere. Slap that provolone on there. We're almost done. 16 seconds to go. I guess that's it. There's our sandwich. Delicious veggie sandwich with avocado spread, vegetable cream cheese, cucumbers, all that thing, and the loneliest painting ever made. Now we get to try this sandwich in the company of Bradford and Milton, which is what I've named him. Thanks so much for watching this episode of the Multimedia Eatery. Be sure to join me next time when I cook something entirely new and I make another travesty that I call art. If you share this with your friends, I'll give you 2 thumbs up and then I'll take you one away because you didn't deserve it. You didn't earn it. And now, I'll see you next time. And remember, if you're lonely, just go ahead and put a face on an inanimate object and make out with it.